Greetings fellow Shadow Raiders, Scripture here, and this is Rage Shadow Legends free to play, and we are back on the Supreme Galek account where his friends Alice and Ator are trying to rule the world, but we'll need to start with something simple at the beginning. So clan boss Demon Lord. Yeah, so we are preparing the team, we are running Mino. Yeah, if you are interested what's going on, stay tuned. Okay, so let's start with the review of the champions that I'm preparing for the team. So we got here Supreme Galek, so this champion is already with masteries because I bought them at the beginning. So we've got here War Master, so War Master, and other one is Giant Slayer. So those two are very important for clan boss Demon Lord because they are max enemy HP hits, and because of clan boss HP pool is pretty huge, so those will do some damage. Generally, that's what we are looking for. Also, while we are on this screen, so from the defense tree we've got Retribution. So this one will have 50% chance to counterattack when this champion loses 25% of his HP. So that will be chance to counterattack, and additionally deterrence, similar thing for the counterattack, but when the stun will be applied of one of the champions. So this will have a chance, those two, to once again give a try with the standard hit and try to do max enemy hit. Okay, so Supreme Galek is done from the beginning, so let's now take a look to Alice. So Alice, her masteries is almost done, so we need a little bit more to finish for deterrence. And here I'm using Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer has less chance, but this is counted for each hit separately. Hey Raider, I got something special for you today. You can join the raid by clicking the link in the description and get free Elenaril, Uugo, Tagoar and Fayne, the MVP for clan boss Demon Lord fights. She brings so much that you cannot miss it. Make sure to use the code Desert Queen right after creating your new account to get 2 honorak for free. All you need to do, log out of Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first jump. Don't miss it, you will regret it. You know what to do. And because her A1, which we will be only using in the clan boss Demon Lord fights, so generally this is 2-hitter, so attack enemy 2 times, but she will place an extra hit if any active skill is on cooldown on the enemy. And generally that's the case on the Demon Lord because he will be rotating through his skills, so this will be most of the time triple hitter. So we'll have bigger chance to proc the Giant Slayer, which is here. Right, that's what we are looking for. Okay, so Alice almost done. So now let's go back to Tagoar. So Tagoar will be our reviver and healer. So his War Master is here. We also still need a little bit more farming to get deterrence here. So we are getting close. Who else? Ator. Ator will be also our healer, a 2-meter booster, and also his A2 will bring to our team Strengthen with 25% damage reduction. The skill is not yet booked, but time will come. So let's check masteries. So we are getting close. So we got War Master, we are getting close to Retribution and Deterrence. Yeah. So still work in progress. And the final champion in the squad, this is Skull Crusher. So he's also of course a 6-star. Got War Master here, and also we are getting close to get his Retribution and Deterrence. So generally that's the idea, and that's where we are. So now let's check the gear, what kind of gear I'm using on this team. Yeah, so Supreme Galek, we need accuracy because of his skills, so we got some perception gear here, and generally crit rate to cap his crit, so he needs only 90, so we got 90. We have good speed, so 200. Let's jump to Alice. So for Alice we also got good accuracy, so almost 250. It's totally enough. We got good speed and we've got crit rate over 100, which is great. So she will be placing crit hits every time. Yeah, so that's great. So Tagoar, our champion for survivability. We don't need any accuracy here. All we need is some speed, so over 200, and some survivability ability stats like HP and defense. Yeah, so that's Tagoar. Nothing special really, just stuff from the Faction Wars materials. Let's jump to Ator. For Ator we got even some speed set. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure how I get it, probably from the shop. But this gear is not upgraded yet, so we've got some defense base, gauntlets and chestplate with, or even without speed, right? Here we got some speed stats here. So generally we're trying to get his speed up to the rest of the team, but not there we are yet, less than 190 speed. So for this champion we don't need accuracy, which is great, so we can focus on the HP, defense and speed. And let's take a look to Skullcrusher. So Skullcrusher, I decided to build him with the regeneration set, so each turn he will heal himself by 15% of his HP. Yeah, so gear is not upgraded yet because the lack of the silver, of course, on the account. So let's check his stats. So he's only 161 speed, so not enough for sure. And we got some defense and HP. We don't need any accuracy, so this is perfect. We can build him just tanky. As you see, I do not have any accessories. Yeah, probably the next topic will be to back to Spider and try to get some accessories for those champions, because we are missing, I think, a lot here. Also for Ator, we do not have his ascension yet, so this will be another topic after the masteries will be done. Okay, so we'll be jumping to Clan Boss Demon Lord fight. But before that, if you want to help us, we still got plenty of space in the clan, so you can find us right with Kropcho or 1 KRP as a tag, so you can join. So requirements are pretty low, like only 10,000 of points. Okay, so finally time for the fight. So we'll be tackling with the Clan Boss Demon Lord on the brutal difficulty. So to get the top chest we need almost 22 million of damage. Yeah, I'm expecting to get like 10, maybe more millions per one key, so let's see. Okay, so let's jump to the fight. So I've got team setup for this fight, so this is the one, so let's take a look. So for Tagoar, nothing special. For Skullcrusher also, Atur, the same stuff. Nothing new here, so no setup, only for Alice. That's what I explained at the beginning. So we want to use Alice A1 skill only to place 3 hits on the Clan Boss Demon Lord. That's what we need. Okay, generally that's the plan, so let's start and let's see how the team is performing. So we've got here Tagoar as a champion with the aura in the leader position, so we'll have a little bit more HP. Okay, and that's the power of Skullcrusher, that's what you see. So all those hits are counterattacks. So we got plenty of counterattacks hits because we've got on our champion's counterattack buff. So here you can see those right on Ator, on Supreme Galek. Yeah, and they are dynamically changing because fight is in the progress. So let's see where we will be when this turn 3 will start. Can we reach 2 millions? Because it means that we can do like 1 million damage per turn, more or less, something like that, which will be quite decent number. What else it's important? Why I'm using Alice? Because you can generally replace Alice with champions, also 3-hitter A1, and for this position like Coffin Smasher, rare champion, which has decreased attack, will also be very useful here. But for now I'm sticking with Alice because of her soul, generally soul. The soul is bringing here the smite debuff, which will do a lot of damage generally. So that's what we came for here. So we got pretty decent heals on Ator A1 because his A1 is healing our team, as you see those green numbers. So they are going up and healing our team. So we are nice and healthy. What is also important here, we got HP burn from Galek, so this will also give a little bit damage. So each HP burn proc will do like 70k of damage, so we can see it just right now, maybe. Yeah, 75k of damage, which is not bad. So this will add up during the fight. But not all the time his HP burns is landed, because I didn't book any of my legendary champions yet. So Alice is without any books on the skills, also Galek and Ator. So I'm saving those, trying to find the perfect champion to land those books, because I do not have many, like 5 or 6. For the champion that if those books will land on the skills, and that will do the big change. So for Alice and Supreme Galek, this will be like at 10% to land their debuffs. So this is not something what you're looking for. You're looking for some very unique and very important buffs that needs to be on 3-turn cooldown. So good candidate for that is Ator. So his A2 with strength and increase attack is now on 5-turn cooldown. But if you land 2 books, I think that's the number of books that we need to place, it will be reduced to 3. So this will be huge, something like that. Okay, so we've got turn 14. We are getting close to 10 million damage, which is not bad, but I think around turn count 20 our champions will be starting falling down, because each 10 turns of the clan boss he will start hitting harder and harder, and probably will not have enough healing to sustain those damage. Okay, we passed 10 million damage, which means if we hit 11, so this will be 2 key needed for the top chest on this difficulty, and looks like this is possible. Yeah, so maybe also, I'm sure if you notice, so Alice A1 sometimes is dealing those additional red numbers, so that's the damage from the War Masters or Helm Smasher, and also from other champions. So each champion will do some damage. They are not just useless, they will also do damage. They will do their job and some damage. That's what we are looking for. Okay, so we are getting very close. So turn count 20 is very close. So we are low on the health, so probably a few more hits and we are done. But the damage is not bad. Okay, so we are done with Tagoar. Not sure. Okay, so Ator revived Supreme Galek instead of Tagoar, so maybe some manual fights and action will be needed to improve the score. But so far, this is some kind of first testing of this team to check if it's working. Okay, can we reach 14? Probably not. Okay, so we got 13.6 million of damage, so let's take a look who did the most. Of course, Alice, so her A1 is doing a lot of damage, plus from the 5-star soul smite debuff. We got plenty from the Supreme Galek, HP burn and his hits. And we got also some damage. I mean, more than 1 million is, it means that they also contribute to this fight. For Ator, Skullcrusher and Tagoar. So that was quite good fight, I would say. So first initial test looks promising, so I need a lot of work to upgrading those champion gears. So for sure Skullcrusher, Tagoar also here needs some upgrades, and for sure Arthur. Also we need to get Ascension for Ator. We got 3-star soul for him, so for sure this will improve his HP and defense, so he will be much more survivable. And yeah, probably we'll need to back to the spider and start farming some accessories. Okay, I hope you like this one, so please let me know in the comment what do you think, and see you on the next one. Cheers!